Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for checking out today's video. These Flow Designs front canards have been sitting here waiting to be installed. I'm excited to get these on the car and show you guys how to do it. It's a pretty simple install. There's two methods to install these. There's a 3M tape method and there's an actual bolt-in method. I'm going to be doing the 3M tape method today, but you'll be able to see how you can bolt these in as well. So you can get an upper canard set, a lower canard set, or the full kit, but I'm going to show you how to install them. And they come with the templates and everything, so we'll get this unboxed. I'll show you what they look like. I'll show you how to install them. I typically don't like canards on vehicles, but I saw these and they flow so well with the kit that I'm gonna give them a shot. I think they're gonna look pretty cool, and with the 3M tape, if I don't like them, I can take them off. So here is the canard set from Flow Designs. You're gonna open up, get a nice little thank you letter. Here is some instructions that's gonna show you the upper and lower canards. And then here it will show you the dual canard setup. There's going to be some templates here for you. And this is going to be really nice because this will show you everything you need. It'll show you how to mock everything up. Here is some supports for the canards. There's two options for the lower canard set. So when you order a lower canard set, you're going to get both of these. And then once we lift this up, all this is going to fall out now because I've screwed this up. They're going to see another Allen key wrench, and this is the upper kit. And again, we have the support and the upper canard. So that one will sit something like that. But we have a template for that. That's going to show us everything. I love the way this packaging is. It's super nice. So I just want to show you guys that even though I'm not going to be showing you the drilling portion of this install, if you would prefer to do it that way, which I'm sure a lot of people will, I just want to show you that these instructions are super clear. They make this so easy. It looks very confusing, but I promise you it's not. It shows you how to tape on the template, where everything gets installed, how to install all of the tabs for all the bolts and everything, where to drill your holes. All of that is also on the template. So this is for the upper canard set and the lower canard set. You'll only get one if you only purchase the upper or the lower, but if you get the kit, you're gonna get both of these. Let's go ahead and dive into the install. So if you're drilling holes and bolting this down, you can skip this step and just start with your template, but I am 3M taping it, so I'm gonna open up my alcohol wipes and I'm gonna clean this bumper off really well. I just washed my car, but I use like a ceramic quick detailer and stuff, so we're gonna just wipe down this whole area, make sure that we get any contaminants off of there. We'll let this kind of air dry. I'll flip it, use the other side, and just make sure this is super clean with the alcohol. Gonna get this plastic down here because I know one of the tabs goes on there, one of the brackets. So what I'm gonna do is line up this template. So we're going to prep all of our pieces for the lower canard. Obviously we want the driver side, so make sure you're prepping the correct pieces. So this one here is the passenger side, so we don't want that one yet. We want this one. Of course, the texture is going to be facing out, so figure out which ones you're using. Now we don't need to prep this one because there's no 3M tape going on the canard itself, just the supports. So grab your support piece. So in order to prep these for install and get the best adhesion out of our 3M tape, here's what we're going to do. We have this 3M primer. This is actually the first time I've ever seen one in a container like this. So there's like a swab, a cotton swab on the end, and we're going to break this. We're going to crush at this dot. It's going to release the 3M primer. It'll soak into here and make it easy to apply. I've only ever seen this in tubes, and it's kind of a nightmare to try and get it smeared around. So what we'll do what they say. We'll crush there. You just heard that break. So now what we'll do is we're just going to take and spread this around on these pieces. This stuff is kind of gnarly, so try not to get it on your fingers and stuff. Make sure you get your brackets ready. We're going to use 3 for this bracket, and you'll see that they're going to go like, this will go on the car like this, and these brackets will go on like this. Maybe we should have put the primer on second, but it's okay. Maybe we should have put these brackets on. So I would put these brackets on first and then put the primer on. Make sure these are pushed down all the way so that it's flat. You don't want this to be not flat. So I'm going to add a little bit more primer so that I get some on the back of these brackets also, so that the 3M tape can stick to the bracket. Now we can take our VHB 3M tape and we can apply the 3M tape. So I'm just going to start at this point and get it on there, and then work our way down, trying to keep this lined up. All right, we got that lined up just about perfect. So press that down. Now we're going to do the same thing on this. There's actually a lot of primer in these sticks, so if you're worried about the primer drying out, it's so far there's a lot in there and it's not drying out, which is good. Of course, press down, get it on there real good. So now we can kind of use these templates to get a rough thing of adhesion promoter or primer on this area. All right, guys, so I have to apologize. The install on the other side, the video got screwed up by a gnarly thunderstorm that rolled in, so I wasn't able to finish the video on that side. So I'm gonna have to finish off the video on this side. However, everything is identical on this side, just reversed. So we did the exact same steps. We taped, we prepped our pieces, we did the adhesion promoter, we did the alcohol wipe, we did everything exactly the same on this side. I'm just going to have to show you the actual physical install of the 3M tape and the canards on this side because I screwed up the video on the other side. So not a big deal. We have our pieces prepped. So if you remember on the other side, I showed you guys how to prep these. We have these ready to go, all set. And we have our canards for this side ready to go. We have them picked out. We're going to line up the arch with this. Now, if you want to, you can peel off just a little bit of this at a time, so you can make sure you have it lined up just right. So what I'll do is start it like this and pull up. So I'll get this lined up exactly where it needs to go. Make sure it's within the template, how it's supposed to be, and then we will peel this back. That way we can keep this lined up the entire time and get a nice clean install. Then we'll come up here and do the exact same thing on the top. Again, just peel a little bit of that tape to start. Make sure we have this lined up, and then pull the rest of the tape. You can kind of push a little bit as you're going to make sure it doesn't move on you. And we're all set. Do the same thing. Just apply a little bit of pressure for about 30 seconds. This curvature is a little bit weird, and this template might not be lined up perfectly the way I have it installed. So what I'm going to do here is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take and peel my 3M tape on this thing. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this and get this lined up. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky because this is actually going to slightly bow when you put it down. So it is going to have a little bit of a natural curve to it, and that's normal. So we have this lined up with our holes there, and everything is good to go. So all I'm doing now is I have this 3M tape peeled up, and I'm going to line it up this way and ensure that I have the bolt hole lined up, and then I can push down. So it looks like the template was a little bit off, so I'm glad I did it that way, but nonetheless, it is installed. So now we can remove the template. Again, I would try to save this if you can. Just try not to like tear it up or anything, because you might need this again in the future, or you know, it's just good to have it. I wouldn't throw it away. So we'll remove that. Okay, so now we are all set. We have our screws here ready to go in. What we'll do is line up this bottom one first, and I'm going to just get that ready and put it in there. All right, so that is the bottom one installed. So now we can install our top canard. We'll just line that up. Again, push down into the bracket and install our screws. So there we are. The canards are fully installed and ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, so the canard kit is installed, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm not crazy about canards, and I know a lot of you guys know that already. So some of you guys might be like, why are you doing this video? Flow Design sent these out to me with the kit, and I definitely wanted to check them out. You know, it's no point in letting them go to waste, install them, see how they look. And I'll be honest, I do like these. I think they look nice and aggressive. They do flow really well with the kit. And I like how these are integrated to wrap around the factory body. They're not like universal canards where they just kind of look like an afterthought. These are really nice and they wrap around really nice. And I like the fact that they're reversible with the 3M tape, or you can drill them and mount them in that way, which either way is perfectly fine depending on your setup and how serious you are about doing it. But you can always install them with the 3M tape, rock them for a little bit. If you like it and you want to permanently install them, you can. I just didn't want to drill holes in my bumper in case I didn't like them. They flow well with the front bumper of the car and definitely add some character. I just don't know if it's my style with this build. So not sure if I'll keep them around or not, but I wanted to at least get this video done for you guys so you can see how to install them, see what they look like. If you like canards, these are the ones to go with. If you don't like them, well, you know, you can always just get the splitter kit, which I highly, highly recommend. This thing has been so good to me. I love this kit. But you can see it does peek out there a little bit on the sides as you're just kind of looking around the car, which looks really cool. You can see a little side profile of them. We'll go around to the back a little bit so you can kind of see how they look like from a different angle. And of course, as you guys saw in the video, you get options. There's all kinds of configurations you could do. You could do the shorter one down here, or you could do just one of these or both of these, or however you would want to do it. You can switch it up to your liking. I think this is a really nice canard kit. Again, not always my preference doing the canards, but I do think they look good. So I might run them for a while, and then if I change my mind, you know, again, just 3M tape, they should be easy to take off. But overall, they're a really good quality product. So if you're looking for canards, this is the way to go. I'll leave a link in the description where you can pick a set up of these for yourself, as well as all the other Flow Designs products for this car. But hopefully this video was helpful for you guys if you were considering the kit or you just want something fun to watch. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for your time.